a new year. Technically, this is the first official podcast episode of 2023. I did have somewhat of a podcast episode on New Year's Day. However, it was kind of combined with some other video, the Vlogmas and Yule videos. So, if you are new to my channel and you found me during Vlogmas or over the holidays or whatever, welcome. Glad to have you. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So glad you have stuck with me. I don't know for sure if you are seeing the update to my YouTube channel yet or not, but I had mentioned in my last video that I am going to be changing my name. However, I changed my mind about what I was changing my name to. So, for anybody who does not know me yet, I am Heather, and I was Heather's Country Crochet. And I am now going to be Heather's Country Crochet and More. I decided instead of actually changing the name completely that I would just, since everybody already really knows me as Heather's Country Crochet, it would just be easier, and you know, there wouldn't be a lot of confusion if I just added and more. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I hope everybody has had a great holiday. Everybody stayed safe and is ready to get this new year started. So I wanted to give a quick update about my Etsy shop, and just a reminder that I do have hand-dyed yarn over there, and I'm actually thinking about I want to kind of do some de-stash of some yarns that I just know that I'm not ever going to use. So I'm actually considering putting it over in my Etsy shop as well. Of course, you will definitely be able to tell the difference in between the yarns of the yarn that I've hand-dyed and yarn that I've bought at a store, because they are way different. But this shelf right here contains all of the hand-dyed yarns that are on my Etsy shop. And I also have a Ravelry. I've set up my Ravelry, and I'm still working on it, but I'm working to get all of the projects that I do and am doing and possibly have done over there, to where that it will be a lot easier to see the projects that I'm and all of the details about the projects. I'm gonna put the link for the Ravelry project page down below in the description box, so that you can just click on it and you can go over there anytime you're interested in a project that I'm making. You can click on that and it'll take you over there, and you can look at it and see all the details, whether it be a paid for pattern or a YouTube pattern, or just whatever. It'll give you the project page over there will give all of the details about any project that I'm working on, that I show, and possibly ones that I forget to show. I also wanted to remind everybody about my Facebook group. I do have one of those, and it is also linked in the description box below. So if you're not a part of it and you have Facebook, please come over and join us. We'd love to have you over there. Love for everybody to share what they're working on weekly, daily, monthly, whatever. You can post pictures over there and show what you're working on and everything. Share, just trying to, you know, be community over there. So also, if you don't have Facebook and you have Instagram, you can follow me over on Instagram. That is probably one of the first places that you will get updates about when I put something in my Etsy shop for new hand-dyed yarns or anything, because I take pictures of stuff and post it over there first. So that is, if you are interested, if that's what you're interested in following and getting updates on, then most definitely go over to Instagram and follow me so that you can get those updates. And also, if you want to be notified for, you know, when I do something with my Etsy shop, then if you follow my Etsy shop or favorite it or whatever, it'll notify you of when I have new items in the store, or when I'm running a sale, or things like that. So if you favorite it over there, my shop, then it'll give you all those updates. My Instagram is also in the description box link below. If you do not know how to find it, it is the down arrow, or if you're on a mobile phone, it could possibly say more. You just hit more and then it'll go down, and you'll see all of the description stuff that I have there. All that info. So, Joann's has been running a sale. I think it's probably kind of like a end of the year kind of sale, most likely. It's kind of what after Christmas, end of the year kind of sale is what it kind of looks like to me. I did go to my local Joann's and get a few things that I needed. There was a couple that I got that I didn't really need, but I really, really needed some black and gray yarn because I use black and I use gray a lot. So I went over there and I got some yarn that I needed and a couple that I just really liked. I did have some coupons to go along with it to be able to get my stuff even cheaper. I used a $10 off $50 coupon and a $5 off $35 coupon. So, my total for the yarn that I got wound up being $63.14. Actually, it looks like it only let me use the $10 off 50 coupon. Okay, anyway, it says that the total that I saved was $45.92. So, anyway, let's look at the yarn. So, like I said, I needed black yarn, and their Big Twist value was on sale, or is on sale, and this sale is good until the 11th, y'all. So, it's about to end. My Joann's didn't have that much stuff left, so, but this is the black, and I got 4 of these. These were on sale for $2.50 each, and I paid with my coupon, I got them for $1.99 each. And that was the black, and then I got a titanium gray in the Big Twist value. And I got 4 of those also. And then the Karen 1 pounds and the Karen jumbos are, let's see, the Karen 1 pounds. Okay, I thought they were $7.99. I guess they were $8.99 sale price at my store. And because of my coupon, I got them for $7.29 a piece. So I got this soft gray mix, which is just a lighter gray. And then I got a medium gray mix, which is really, really similar to the Gray Heather Red Heart Super Saver color. And I got 1 of each of these. I use a lot of gray. And then I've never used the Karen the ombres before, and they only had like 3 colors of choices in my store. And one was like this pinkish orange color, and I was like, oh my gosh, no. And I forget. Oh, the other was like a green color with like teals and stuff, and I wasn't really feeling that either. Well, then I saw this one, and it's got like some purple and some grays, and then the cream color. So I was like, well, that's pretty. And this one is called Carrera Marble. I guess I should have been given specs on this stuff, huh? Okay, so let's start over. The Big Twist values are 380 yards, 6 ounces, and it is a medium 4-weight. The Karen 1 pounds are 812 yards, 16 ounces, and a medium 4-weight. And this is all 100% acrylic, y'all. And then the Karen Jumbo Ombre is 595 yards, 12 ounces, and a medium 4-weight. But that is just so pretty to me. That gray and really, really light purple. It's almost like a real, like, pastel pink purple. But it's so light that it's really, really soft, and I like it. I think that's going to make a really, really pretty shawl, y'all. So, and then, as y'all know, the Ogo Halos are regular price $9.99. They're on sale for $5.99. And because I had a coupon, I got them for $4.86. So, I got this one, and I got 2 of them. I actually already have these colors, but I wanted to get 1 more of each so that I can make a shawl out of them. And so this color was like the gray colored one, and it is called Graphite Frost. And then I got the brown colored one that's called Vanilla Frost. And like I said, I already had 1 of each of those. So now I have 2 of each, and I'll have enough to make a good size shawl, or possibly even a poncho. I don't know. Just depends about a poncho. But yeah, I wanted to, I love to make shawls, ponchos, blankets. Those are probably like my favorite stuff. That and now knitted socks. And speaking of those kinds of items, that is all of my haul, y'all. That's what I got. I didn't get that much, but I really like neutral colors a lot, and I use a lot of neutral colors. I go through them a lot. So I needed more, so I figured since Joann's was having the sale, I would get that. So let's get into whips. So here is my Christmas Eve cast on that I have been working on. I haven't worked on it that much this week, but I am on the foot. I don't remember where I was the last video, but I did decide to do a different heel on this sock. I normally do heel flap and gusset when I'm doing socks, but I wanted to try a different heel to see how they fit and wear and everything. So Denise over on Earth Tone Girls YouTube channel, she had a tutorial on her channel for the shadow wrap heel. She is a very, very thorough teacher. With her tutorials, she has a No Fear sock knitting class series on her channel that she has done, and I think she still adds to. So if anybody's interested in learning how to knit socks, I would recommend you go over there, either there or Crazy Sock Lady, because between those two, they are amazing. I will link both of those below if you are interested in learning to knit any socks, because this is also one of the Crazy Sock Lady's patterns that I chose for this sock, so I will definitely be linking her. But like I said, I am on the foot, so this is still the first sock. I'm not getting in a huge hurry with this, y'all, because it was the Christmas Eve cast on. It's Christmas color, so obviously I'm not going to wear this very often. This is going to be like a Christmas sock to wear. So, I mean, I am going to get them finished, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not in a huge hurry. But, y'all, that pattern is so pretty on here to me. However, I did change it up a little bit. The pattern calls to go all the way down the front side of the foot, and I stopped the pattern right here at the leg where I started the foot and just did plain stockinette on the foot. So, but that's what I've gotten done on that so far. And so in my last video, I talked about my whips that I was bringing over to 2023 with me. Well, probably about, I would say probably at least 3/4 of those like 21 whips are blankets. So I have decided that this year is going to be a year of blankets for me. And what I mean by that is I am going to work to get these whips finished that I have brought over, because I have brought them over from however long they've been sitting. Some of them I started in 2021. Some of them I started in 2022. But the point is, some of them I could have even started in 2020. I'm not sure. But the point being is, I want to get them finished and completed because I want to stop having so many whips at one time, so that I don't feel so overwhelmed about all of the projects that I have. So my goal is to work on 1 blanket a week. If I can get more than that done in 1 week, awesome. But my goal is to work on 1 a week to try to have them finished. And this is the one that I've been working on this week. And I have almost completed it. Y'all, I sat this blanket down. I started it and then sat it down. I don't even remember why. and it has just been sitting there. And I think I started this blanket in 2021. And it's just been sitting there, and it is so gorgeous. But I don't even remember why I quit working on it. But it is one of Bonnie Bay Crochet patterns, and I will link her below as well. It is her colorful cabled pattern, and I've nearly got it finished. That's the end of it. And but I've nearly got it finished. I think I have like 2 sections left, I believe, on it, and I'll have it done. So this should be a finished object next week for y'all to see. Now these two, oh, and I got this while I was at the mall. I'm gonna use it for like a project bag or something, because I had to go in pink to get me some new undies. So they had this bag for $1. So I was like, yeah, give me one. Because it's a huge bag. It's great for like a project bag. But anyway, so this project here is an anniversary cake that I had started a blanket with, and I did not like the way it was looking. The pattern that I had chose, I didn't like the pattern that I had chose, the way that it was looking with the pattern that I had chose. So, because I really normally don't like to color control. So, I ripped it all out, and I changed it to this. And this is the Granny Chevron, and I'm using, I know there are several different tutorial patterns out for this stitch, but I'm using Bonnie Bay Crochets for this one. And so these are the ones that I'm kind of like working on. I'm really putting my focus on the colorful cabled Afghan that I showed, and which these anniversary cake blankets, they usually work up like really fast. I think I have crocheted an entire blanket before with a anniversary cake in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days maybe, a whole blanket. Now this one, let me show you all of this first, okay? Whoops. Well, that one got away from me, but I'm trying to show y'all without it. Okay, this is a lot of balls of yarn. And what it is, I'll get that after I get through recording. After I was, or actually when I started this week going through this closet over here, after I had already counted up all my whips, I found another blanket in that closet. I was like, are you serious? So this was a blanket that I had started sometime or another. It takes 2 different anniversary cakes, and it was the Blues Sampler Afghan or something from Yarn Inspirations. Well, I forgot about it. So I was like, well, obviously I'm not going to make it. So I frogged it. Well, then I had this whole heaping mess of yarn. And I did not want to even attempt to try to cake all that up. Well, so what I did, because the anniversary cakes are self-striping, I was like, well, I'll separate all of the colors and then put, you know, all of the same colors together into their own big balls and then make a color controlled blanket out of that. It took me, because this is 2 anniversary cakes, y'all, that I had to do this to. Oh my God. I never want to do this again. It took me an entire day. One entire day. I mean, yeah, I took, breaks here and there. But it took me an entire day to separate and hand ball. These are hand balled. All of that yarn, y'all. You talking about tired? The next day, my arms were so sore. Oh my gosh. But once I finally got it done and I got started, that's upside down. This is the blanket that I decided to go with. And it turned out to be like the perfect, blanket for this yarn, the way that I balled all that yarn up and everything, because I get a perfect 10 rows out of one of these balls with, a little leftover, of course, for some scraps or whatever, but I mean, perfect 10 rows. This brand new pattern that Bonnie Bay Crochet released on her channel this past week is of this basket weave stitch. It is a multiple of 5 done in 5 rows. So I done the first 10 rows in this green, and then the second 10 rows in this pink, and then I'm just going to alternate the colors and stripe it, and it's going to be really cool, I think. And yeah, I think I'm going to love it. I'm loving this a lot more than I was loving that big heap of mess that I had from that other pattern that I was trying to work with this yarn, because it was not working. So that is what I have worked on this week. Those all of those patterns. Now, so as I mentioned, my throat's dry. Hold on a second. When I was in town, I had to get me a Starbucks, because they don't have a Starbucks down here, so I have to go all the way to Dothan to get one. So when I was already up there, I was like, yeah, I gotta get one. But anyway, so in the last video, I talked about doing a year-long crochet along. And I'm not going to tell y'all what the first square is going to be, but I am going to give y'all a little bit of detail. So the crochet along is going to be called the 4S blanket for short. It's actually the Scrappy Stitch Sampler Squares blanket, but that's a mouthful, so I'm just calling it the 4S blanket. Cow. And then, so what it's going to be is every month, the second Tuesday of the month, I will release a new square. These squares are going to be, I'm going to be doing them as join as you go. If you don't want to join them as you go, you don't have to. You are welcome to join these squares up however you want to. But I don't like to sew my squares together. I'd rather join them together as I go. That way, at the end, it's done. I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, so yeah, and then once we have all of the squares done in December, then we'll put a border on it and it'll be all finished. And so yeah, so the last square in December when I release it, I will actually release the last square and the border all in the same video. That way it will be teetotally completely finished in that one video. That way if anybody wants to use it as a Christmas gift or something, it'll be finished so that you can. And after that, once you do finish it, if you send me in a picture, I'm going to put everybody who sends me a picture of their finished blanket, I'm going to put them into a drawing, and I'm going to draw and pick a winner for a giveaway for it. So, yeah. Trying to make sure I give all the details that I wanted to give in this video. If you do have any questions, just leave me a comment. I read all the comments. I love reading comments. So, and if you have a question, I will answer it in the comment. If there's something that I missed, it is going to be a medium 4 weight. So, for mine, I'm actually making 2. I told y'all, a year of blankets. So I'm making 1 where I'm actually basically creating the square to begin with. So I'm using like scrap yarns to do it. And then for the one that I'm going to do the tutorial in, I'm actually going to try to like pull colors from what month it is. And sort of try to match them up to any holidays that that month has, or, you know, things like that. So, so I'm just going to be kind of like stash busting for the one that I'm doing the tutorial on, because I want to try to get through some of this. Like I want to downsize some so that I can get more, of course. Everybody says they want to stash bust, but let's be honest, y'all. People want to stash bust so that they can make room for more. That's the real reason. Oh, Lord. So yeah, but, I mean, you can do it however you want to. You can use whatever kind of, you know, if you want to use your scraps, if you want to stash bust, if you want to make it color specific of, you know, to match your house, or, you know, somebody's favorite colors because it's going to be a gift for them. However you want to do it, y'all. But like I said, it'll just be 1 square a month. So it'll be 3 by 4, and they're going to be roughly approximately, you know, about 12-inch squares. So, you know, 12 times 3, that's like 36 inches across, and then by 48 inches down. If you want to make it bigger, you can make it bigger. You know, that's up to you. You can make as many of these squares as you want to be able to make it bigger if you want to. But me, I'm just going to make it throw size. So, yeah. But, so I have talked y'all's head off long enough. So just remember, if y'all have any questions about anything, especially the cow, just let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions about the any of the other stuff that I've talked about, leave it in the comments below. I will definitely get back to y'all. I check comments regular, so. But yeah, so that's it for today, and be on the lookout for the first square to be released this coming Tuesday. So yeah, I will see y'all next time, and y'all have a good one. Bye.